Welcome to the Explore Eagle podcast, the City of Eagle's podcast with the same name as our app, Explore Eagle. Hi, I'm Mayor Jason Pierce. People often ask me, what does Eagle's motto, Life Done Right, mean? In each episode, we will talk with the city leaders, staff, business owners, and residents to explore the many ways Eagle is life done right. All right, welcome to our Explore Eagle podcast. Today we will be talking to Mandi Wright with the Eagle Lions 616 organization, which is a service club at Eagle that does great things. And so we'll kind of talk to you about all those things that you're doing and kind of share with the community so they can get involved, hopefully. Service clubs are a great part of the community. Tell us a little bit about yourself and why you decided to get involved in the Lions Club.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me, first off. My name is Mandi Wright. I actually am one of the owners and of Wright Brothers, the building company, right across the street here. We've been a part of the community. We were incorporated in 1986, so we've been here for quite a long time. So what started with the Eagle Lions Club is that there was somebody from the Lions International that was looking to start another club, and they came to Bob Wright, who was a founder of Wright Brothers, and said, "We know that you're a huge pillar of the Eagle community. Like, can you put some people together and let's start a club?" And so we did a meeting. We had about 26 people show up to the meeting, and we needed 8 in order to start an actual club. And so we sat down, we kind of talked about our goals and like what we wanted to do and how we wanted to get involved with the community and how we could utilize this organization to make that happen. And we ended up having, I think, 16 people that signed up that day, and we started in 2016.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And so what kind of is the mission of the Lions Club?
So the mission is, they kind of have a focus on vision, but it is really just getting involved in your community and helping others. That's the overall mission. For us, we have wanted to bring several different things to light and be able to volunteer in multiple things, not just one item, not just one cause that needs to be looked at. So every year we kind of have a different theme that we use, and we kind of use that to focus different stuff that we do on, and we have fundraisers and we earn funds to be able to go towards that. And so this year we are focusing on kids in need. We have gotten together with the West Idaho School District. There's particular people, Aaron, Bryant, and Lona, that work in that department, and they brought to our attention that we have 727 homeless kids in the West Idaho School District, which is up 121%, which is crazy. So a lot of these two women focus in the Eagle community. So we've partnered with them because they've already started some good steps in order to help kids. And we partnered with them this year to be able to help raise funds to get them what they need to be able to get to the kids and their families so that they are being taken care of. That's kids in the schools, it's partnering with Eagle Food Bank and making sure that the families get food, things like that. So that's kind of our big focus this year, which we're really excited about.
That's great. Yeah, people don't realize that, with an affluent community like we have in Eagle, that there are people that are still in need.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what kind of community you have, you always have that. And being able to have an organization like yours getting involved is awesome.
Yeah, we love being a part of that. And you're right, we were kind of shocked by the numbers when we saw it, and specifically in the Eagle area. So it is nice to be able to get the word out and be able to provide more help and care towards that.
That's great. So what kind of got you involved?
Yeah, I think that you touched on it a little bit earlier, that there is so many opportunities and so many organizations and so many services and so many different charities that are out there. And we see them regularly just being involved in the Eagle community at Wright Brothers. We're, a lot of people bring things to us, and we want to be involved in any and all of them, but it's really hard to determine what do we do, how much money do we have, how much budget, how much time, how much material, what can we do. And so this actually allowed us to have an avenue to be able to do a little bit of everything, not focused on just one particular charity or one specific type of activity that was being presented. This actually was like, we can help the veterans, we can help the schools, we can help the domestic violence shelters, we can help with suicide prevention. That was one year we focused on that. And then we have a little bit of everything. So if something comes to us that's, hey, we just need a couple volunteers, we have 26 members that we can be like, anyone have available this Saturday that can go out and put the flags out on for the Veterans Memorial thing. So we'll have people that will do that, or the wreaths or something along those lines. And we also have the opportunity to, we're doing a golf tournament. It's called the Hackers and Slackers Golf Tournament on September 21st. And that is usually our biggest fundraiser. And so we're able to take the money that we earn there, which last year I think we earned almost $9,000 that we put towards Faces of Hope. And this year we're going to be putting it towards the Kids in Need program. So that in itself allows us to pick a different charity every year and help multiple people out there and multiple passions. Everybody in our group has a different passion of what they want to put their energy towards, and so it allows me to do a lot with it, which I love.
That's great, right? Because the more people that you can get out and affect, it's huge in service groups.
Yes.
So one of your big things that I always participate in twice a year at least is the blood drive.
Yes.
So you're holding it in our new community center most of
Yes.
the time, it seems like, moving forward. So it's great for me. I just get to walk down the hall
Yes, it's
and
been
sit there
great.
for 20 minutes or so
Yeah.
and give blood.
And get a couple snacks.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. Yeah, you walk away exactly with some cookies and some juice.
Yeah,
right?
it's perfect. What better setup?
Exactly. So kind of what, how often are you doing that? How do people find out when you are doing it?
Yeah.
So
So we usually do it twice a year, like you mentioned, and we try and do some different locations, so we're hitting a lot of different areas. Our next one is going to be September 11th. So as far as the details of it, we do have some social media sites, so if anyone wants to follow us on those, we're able to get our information and the events that we have. We also have a website that's eagle616lions.org, I believe it is. So that's always a place that you can check our events, and we try to get as many of the events that we have out via emails to different mass lists that we have, but we can also include that in some of the Eagle, like the Eagle Chamber. They have a list of events and stuff that they're willing to put on their calendar for us, so it can get out to anybody that's a part of that group.
That's great. That's great. So what if someone wanted to join the Lions Club? What's it like to be a member? What kind does it consist of? How often are your meetings? When are your meetings? Where are your meetings?
Right. So we actually because of most of us that had joined in originally, we wanted it to be something that didn't feel like it was a constant meeting every month, and we wanted it to be focused. So we made it a quarterly meeting, and we meet once a quarter, and we were organizing it to where we met at different restaurants around Eagle. A lot of the restaurants, a few of those restaurants are actually members, so it helped us help them also. But it also had become like where it was a little too loud to have meetings. We couldn't hear what's going on. So we are meeting at the Eagle Fire Department now. We order lunch ahead of time. They have a little conference room in the back there. So we've been meeting there quarterly. Again, those dates and stuff are on the websites and social medias that I mentioned. So if anyone's interested, they can come and just check it out, see what it's like. And for us, it's we have a younger group, and that was kind of one of the. We do have some older members. There was a Lions Club in Eagle that had a few older members, but they were not wanting to plan things and do a lot of that stuff. So they've joined us, and so we have some older members, and we have a lot of younger members that are thirsty for wanting to be part of a service organization and get out there and do fun things. And I really think that it's great for people that are looking for a way to participate and be involved in something, or if they have a particular charity or something that they're passionate about, they can bring it to us, and we can sit down and make sure that we can try and get that a part of our agenda for the year and make that happen. So I think that's a good way for people to get involved if they're not sure where to go when they're wanting to be involved in something.
Right. So is it a morning group, lunch group?
Lunch.
It is
Yeah, lunch. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
Yeah.
So with the Lions Club, is it kind of you said quarterly you meet. So then are you guys trying to do an event a month or every couple months? What kind of time commitment is it for a resident?
The quarterly meetings, we like to try and have everybody in there. We have the one golf tournament in September every year. And then we have the blood drives, but people can come if they want. They don't have to. They can send people. We will take any type of, volunteering, as far as like just getting the word out is a huge help, in that. So it's really whatever someone wants to put into it. There's no requirements as far as how many hours you put into it. But we want to give people opportunities to volunteer. If people want to join, they can. It's an opportunity, and if they don't have the time, that's fine also.
Is there a financial commitment at all?
Yes, it's $95 a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does that include lunch, or do you pay for lunches as you go?
You pay for lunch
bring
on your
lunch?
own. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but
Okay.
yeah, it's just a quick, every July we renew. But yeah, $95, and that covers all of your fees.
What is the best part of working with the Lions Club that you found over the years?
I would say it's just rewarding and inspiring to see when people come together to make something happen. And it's really cool to see, especially in a city like this and in the Eagle community, to walk around and see some of the things that we've been able to help create or contribute to. It's been really cool.
Yeah, just being the service club. That's what our community is
Yeah.
all about,
Mm-hmm.
right? Getting people involved, making
Yes.
sure we keep it what it is.
Yes.
I mean, you've been here your whole
Since
life.
I was born.
Yeah. So I mean,
we won't say how many years.
but the thing is that but it's so you've seen changes, you've seen a huge amount, and I think having these organizations really keep that kind of community feel that we have in Eagle and that we all love, and
We love
you've
that.
loved your whole life. I've been here 20 years and seen a lot of changes,
Yeah.
and so I think they're so important, and I think people need to really find ways to get involved in those
Yeah.
service groups.
I agree.
So excellent. So is there anything else you want to talk about or bring up that you got coming up, or?
No, I think the two things that we would love to see if people can get involved is our golf tournament, the Hackers and Sockers. There's lots of different opportunities there. You could golf in it. You can donate an item. You could participate in, even if you just want to come out and help. And if you want to do a sponsorship, you can. Any of those items are available, which is really fun. And then the blood drive is the next one on September 11th.
And then as far as the golf tournament, is it a scramble tournament?
Correct.
Like most of those fundraisers are? Okay.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right. So just
Yeah,
come
nothing
on out.
serious.
So we have a motto in Eagle, life done right. So what does life done right mean to you?
To me, that means that living your life the way that you want to, and I feel like Eagle gives you the support and the resources to do that, and that's what living. That's the community you want to be involved in.
All
Something.
right, I appreciate it. Well, thank you for joining us today on
Thank you for
the
having
Explore
me.
Eagle podcast, and hope to have you again in the future sometime.
Yeah,
for
I
something else.
appreciate it.
All
It was
right.
a lot of fun.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us on our Explore Eagle podcast. I hope you will subscribe and listen to our Explore Eagle podcast so you can hear how Eagle is life done right. In the meantime, you can check out our website at cityofeagle.org or app Explore Eagle, available for free at the Apple App Store or Google Play.